You know, you sit down and you start thinking. That's when things go sour. When you get up and you move around, you start looking at things, you want to build something. Like I said to him first thing this morning, you know, wasn't feeling that great, just kind of sitting down thinking about things. You know what? Get up, go do something, build something, and make yourself happy. And the reason being is, if you start sitting there, the idle hands is the devil's broth, and we don't want no devil's broth. We want to build something. So basically, I pulled out the 38 Ford because we made this into a motorcycle hauler, and we've never ever really done anything with it other than we took it to a car show once and had a little fun with it. But basically, me and Colton are going to fab up a motorcycle to sit in the back of this bad boy. We've got Indian Motorcycles written on the side of the door with Lee. He did that. We have not antiqued it or anything yet, but we're I don't know. He did such a nice job on it that I'm not sure if I want to scrub on it yet or not. But we're thinking about building a motorcycle for the back of it so it looks cool. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for that. I've got a couple motorcycles out in the bin that I can cut, chop, do that sort of stuff with. But when we make a motorcycle for the back of this bad boy, I don't want to make anything that somebody else has. We want to make something that's probably, in my brain, I'm thinking that this car was made to haul the motorcycle around that this man owned. It obviously was an Indian motorcycle. All we have to do is paint the Indian on the side of the motorcycle, then it is whatever we want it to be. But I'm thinking that we'll make a land racer or something like that. And the reason I say a land racer is because we can chop it up and we can make it small, make it low to the ground, and get it fit in there decent so it looks good. So basically, it would be a motorcycle that you would run up the street as fast as you could, or down the street as fast as you could. Not something you'd be doing corners with, because wouldn't be that high off the ground to be able to do that. But let's take you along with us as we're doing it. What's going to happen is I'm going to go out and pick out a motorcycle. Come with me, my friend Colton. Actually, I have this stuff right here on the ground. I got this from a friend of mine. His name's Earl Meister. He's really good at picking up little things and selling it and repurposing it. But I actually did a trade for this stuff. I had this motorcycle sitting on a bench one time with all this stuff just sitting on there. But now that Colton has piqued my interest about the Wharf Rat Rally, I'm thinking I might go for it. And we're just going to film it as we go, and hopefully we can get something on the back of this car. All I really want is something in the back of the car to make it look better than it does now. And you know what? I don't think it's going to be a hard thing to do, really, because the car looks fantastic going down the road the way it is, even with the louvers in the back the way it is. But we're going to put a motorcycle in the back of it. That's what we're going to do. I'll just actually show this right now while Colton's got the camera there. This just comes out, holds off like that, and our motorcycle is going to be in the back. So what I'm thinking is, what am I thinking? I'm thinking we're going to have fun building a motorcycle. I like this stuff because it's round. I like it because it's round. We can get that in there somewhere, like, I don't know. See what happens. If I could get that in there, I don't know if I can get it that close or not, because that. Let's see what we can do. Let's chop something up and see if we can make something for the back of this bad boy to make it look good. I've turned it into a motorcycle hauler. Let's use it. Let's, I don't know, make a motorcycle for the back of it. Got all the rivets in the fenders of the Bugatti. Not saying it's completely done, but I got all the rivets in it. In the fenders, that is. In the fenders, excuse my licorice. Come this way, Colton, old boy. This is what I've got as I'm out here looking this morning. I've got this motorcycle here that's been been outside. These motorcycles have been outside, sitting in the weather for probably a year or more now. They're out in the winter time and stuff like that. This one here we just carried in. We have this one here we just carried in. So there's 1, 2, 3 junkers. If we want to come up this way a little bit further, doesn't matter. Come up this way a little bit further. I have a good one right here, a Suzuki. So there's two Gophers down there, two parts bikes for this bike. This is a good one. And I also have the Suzuki back there, the two-stroke, two-cylinder one. I have one that works there. Both of these bikes, I believe, well, that one there I know for sure is a running bike because I've ridden it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the junk bikes back there. And the reason I'm going to take the junk bikes, you know why? Because there's no money involved in the junk ones. The junk ones don't really much matter, I guess. But if I get the junk ones in the condition or the shape that I want, then I'm able to take this one and the engine out of it and all the nice pieces off it, and I could apply it to the bike that I make. But I'm not going to cut up something that is complete right there when I have the junkers down there. So what we'll do is let's take one of these junkers inside. And this is the junker that I want to take inside because this is the one right here that I've kind of stripped down. So we'll carry that inside. For me, the idea behind what I'm doing right at the present moment is I'm thinking of the movie of the fastest Indian. I'm just going to actually leave it right here. Of the fastest Indian, there was a, I'm going to take that to inspire me to build what we're going to build. We have this stuff. It might not go on. I don't know, but I do have it. I do have it. We'll see what happens here. And I have this piece and this stuff. Like, I mean, I don't even know if this is supposed to. This is obviously doesn't go on this motorcycle, but I don't even know how that goes on. How's that going? Like that. So I'm thinking something like that. If we can, manage it. And what am I thinking as I'm doing that? As you're looking at this, there's like, wow, like I guess one thing I should do is I should set the motorcycle, whether this stuff goes on it or not, I should set the motorcycle on the back of the car and just check out the size, how high it is and that sort of stuff, the length, what I would like to have accomplished. I'm thinking, to be honest with you, a land speed record bike, I'm thinking would be lowest to the ground as possible. So basically, when we go to start to lowering this thing, I see that these can come off, and that obviously can push up quite a ways to make that lowered. On the front, bear with me, like I'm going to do whatever I think I need to do on this motorcycle to get it where it needs to be, and I want it on the ground. I want it leveled out a little bit. So what we might do, we might come in here. Can I take this off? Oh, look at that, it comes off. Gas tank comes off. See that? Nice.
Should grab that Indian tank.
What's that?
Should grab that Indian tank.
We'll
get to it.
We'll get to it. We were at a yard sale, and we had an Indian motorcycle tank that we acquired. That's a great idea. So what I'm seeing here is a wiring harness. Is that a wiring harness? That's the wiring harness right inside. What I'm thinking is I might just chop that right off there and pull that up and weld it back on. And the reason I'm going to do that, because I don't want to mess with any of the original forks or any of that sort of stuff. I don't want to mess with that. We're just going to take these off. We're going to cut that. We're going to lower the motorcycle as low as we can get it. And then we're going to go from there. That's basically what we're going to do. So, what can I say? We can start stripping it off, I guess. Like, we can just start taking everything off. On this project, I'm thinking that everything's metric and everything would be aluminum, so we have to be careful taking stuff off and putting stuff back on. What I want to do, I want to set that motorcycle on the back of that car. Like, I want to try it. I want to see how big it is, and where it goes, what I can do and what I can't do. Yeah. Have to recall how I did this. I know, it doesn't take much to,
you can roll that front tire freely.
The front tire doesn't roll.
It's got to steer.
The front tire doesn't roll.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Just seized.
Yeah. Just don't, just go easier. Gonna have to hold it up too as we get going, because I'm not gonna strap it down, I don't think. Maybe I should. We'll just hold it in there for now. Okay, you're sitting on there. Do you want to grab your side? Let's pick this up. Let's slide this in. Just slow up. Now, what has to happen? You have to pull that pin in. Okay, got it pinned in. Yeah. Just a second. You got to hold the bike.
Well, I got to hold it. Yeah.
Oh, it's on the stand. It's on the stand. Okay, that's what's holding it. Okay. And that stand is going to let it down even further, obviously. That back wheel, like,
that kind of looks cool in there.
Well, we can get that jammed in there to make that look really cool. You know that? And the reason the reason I'm saying that, we have.
Is that for a tire to sit in as well?
Yeah. If you want to grab your camera, just come up and bring her in there and take a look. So, no. I'm mistaken here. Let me get this thing in here. So you can see how much further we got to go. I'm going to put this in. I wonder if that's going to stay there. It's up there and it's not, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. There we go. There we go. That one clicked in. Huh, that one clicked in. Wow. Nice. So that's where the motorcycles actually would set. We can probably get it in there. Probably another inch or two would be fantastic, because I'd like to see this. I'd like to see this back wheel here. I'd like to see that sit right there if possible. Right? And I think this is a nicer size of motorcycle than what I had on it before. I'm just going to grab. And as we do this, you know, like I said, we have one in the shop there that we could make run. Like, oh yeah. Like, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure when that movie was done, but I'm not sure when that was done. Late 40s, I'm not sure when it was done. I think it's 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s. But I'm thinking that we can make that look badass. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to take this off. I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to pull it in the shop, and I'm going to get Colton to tear it apart. Basically, I'm going to get him to tear it apart, tear everything off it. We'll tear the things off it that we want off it. We want the shocks off it. We'll just get all the cables taken off it and get them laid out somewhere, get the handlebars taken off it, get the light off it, get all that stuff off it. We'll see if we can get it. We'll get these off, let this lower down where we want to get it. We'll take the front end, we'll get that chopped, and we'll get the bike lowered, and then we'll see where we're going from there. We might even pull the motor out of it. I'm not sure yet. Like, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think, to tear that apart in an afternoon. And I don't think it'd be that big a deal to put it back together in an afternoon if we got it situated with all this stuff on it. We're going to pull the motorcycle back off. Colton's going to tear it apart. What do you think?
That's cool.
Huh?
That's cool. Want to take the front again?
Yeah. Just Colton, if you want to. Yeah. I'm not sure if you just want to go for it, tear it apart right there.
Sure.
Set her up and go for it. Get your socket
for a minute and I'll go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that Pepsi had too much.
Too much sweat in it.
Oh my God, take it off.
That's a good idea. I actually probably should have started with what you're doing.
What?
Spraying bolts.
Not sure what I got going on there. Still easy. Ah.
That ain't gonna come off like that one did.
Here, just take a second. That cable's the clutch cable.
Okay.
I told you not to cut. That's the first thing I want to do.
Huh?
I told you not to cut. That's the first thing I want to do.
That's the first thing I was thinking too, but I don't have to. I can get these off the right way.
Huh?
Yep. Where'd my other air ratchet go? I got this cable coming up through here in 2 seconds.
I'm going to leave you. I don't want to play that.
I do. Yeah? Nice. This here, I want to try to pay attention to what's going on too, because you know what? Just tearing stuff apart. The hard part is putting it back together, I think. Here we are, though. Same setup for, you know, brakes, just different way of doing it. Look at that, bye. One down. Let's take this. Here. Right there. Down. We'll grab a Phillips. See, this is good stuff too, babe, is we can, when we edit, we can, you know what I mean? You having fun yet? Yeah. My lovely girlfriend's here with me today. She looks tired. Oh. But now, what? He's probably looking for parts, in my opinion, or my thought. Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh, it is a fender.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We can sink that. Isn't that thing sick looking?
Yeah.
Gotta do this though. Okay.
But this is like, got this all loose. See how the bolt's half off on the other side? So we can pick this up and down and back and forth however we want to.
You can't go much closer than that.
That's it. That's where she sits.
Oh.
I guess you take the board out, you might get a little more.
That's, I guess, maybe.
That's where we should land.
Okay, that's where we're at.
Yeah, well, this board comes out, that will go down further.
Okay, but yeah, we got this here to deal with though.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna cut the front end off. But in all honesty, I wouldn't mind taking the wheel, cut this off here. You can see where it's welded on. Can you see it right there? That piece of weld right there.
Let's cover the sticker.
Okay, there's a piece of weld on this side. You can see where it's welded on right there.
Yeah.
Right? It can be trimmed back off there. But what I'm thinking is, do we want to lay the wheel out like this?
Flat, like.
Do we want to lay it out like that?
Yeah.
So it's, or do we want to move this up? I say we probably lean it back.
Yeah.
What do you? Probably
Leaning
best.
it
wouldn't
back, we take some out of this and put it back. Wouldn't we?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could actually leave it tacked on where it's at.
Yeah.
You can see where it's got to be cut and taken off, and I don't think it's a big deal. But
we can literally take some from here and bring the forks back, and it lays the tire out like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you've laid it down. How many inches have you taken to the back?
Oh, that went quite a few. I'd have to measure that.
Pick your shock up. Grab your shock.
Measure the whole shock.
No, just bring it over. Set it on in position where it was before. Show the camera so they can see it, if they want to.
It'll be here.
So if you measure from there to there, that's how much you've lowered it.
There.
Probably
4 inches.
3-4 inches. Yeah. So we want to lower the front that much too.
This thing's gonna be dumped.
It's gonna be.
I'm even gonna see it. In the back of the car, are you even gonna see it?
Well, that's kind of a good thing too, eh? Like we have to figure in this thing.
That's gonna be cool. Mm-hmm. If we bring that back, if we bring this back, we'd be sitting on it back here.
Huh?
Wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm. You're sitting way back there.
Yeah, hardtail it like right there, and you'd be sitting there with the.
Wow. There's the tank. Do we want to put the tank on it all, do we?
I think so. All we gotta do is.
So the seat's coming back. We'll build a seat back here.
It's gonna have to be, yeah. We'll when we hardtail it here to here, and we hardtail it. We'll put we'll adjust at the spots where we make the hardtail, just so we have the.
Not adjust it or
I guess
anything.
so, but I guess we're not riding fire, but for the road, you're sitting back here. I tell you one thing: any type of power boy, you'd be up in the air.
I never thought of that.
Holy moly!
It's going on the ground here in a minute.
No.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Okay, so we'll just, I guess, what I'm thinking is get the front.
Cut off.
Is that sitting on the tire? Is that just sitting on that piece of wood? Is that the height right there, that wood?
That's what it's sitting on, yeah.
Let's put it in the middle.
That's why I put it under there.
All right.
But it's on that kickstand too. I didn't know if we want that at the end. Maybe it'd be nice to sit in the car with it and bring the bike up, and then it's actually a cool effect. Like if it would stand up that high, then you kick that down, I don't even notice how low that bike's gonna go.
That would be cool.
If you had it out at the show, right?
Right.
You got it this, like it's on that stand, you're about this high off the ground on that stand, you kick that stand down, you way to go, and she goes, bloop.
Yeah. All right.
But when we cut that front end
Let's
off,
get this loose. When we go to put the
Let's make this.
what? You took the bolt of that?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing
There's a
in it.
bolt that holds that, obviously.
There's nothing in it.
But what? Nothing in it.
No.
So it could slide right off then, probably.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why.
Probably could have a bat with a hammer and come right off, wouldn't it? Or not?
Yeah.
No.
Looks to be that
No.
way.
Looks like this has to come off. That has to come off.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
that triple tree has to come off,
You don't want to play with that.
or whatever
do
you call it.
What's the difference? You don't have to cut right on that weld. Can we cut just back from it a little bit?
Yeah. Why don't
Let's cut back here and make it simple.
No, but that shortens the bike again.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter, I guess. We're going to be building back out to it. Why don't let's do this? Why don't we just cut it, boom, cut it straight off, lean it to where we want it, and put our pieces in.
Yeah. Boom, cut it straight off. We'll use.
Yeah, leave this
cut
all
it
welded
right
up here.
Boom, right there on that circle. Right there on the outside of that circle.
In that circle,
Yeah.
Yeah, right straight down.
That's
Boom,
circle,
cut
boom,
that
right
off.
across. And then we can just lean it up and fill the bottom. How we got it.
This can be cut off. This piece here,
Yeah.
like we just snip it across here, across here,
Yeah.
across there.
Yeah.
We'll snip it across here.
And then clean it
And
up.
clean it up. Take that piece off because we don't need it right now, basically. And then we'll just snip it right straight down like that.
Yeah.
And then we'll angle it to where we want it.
Yeah.
We can lengthen it out. We can shorten it. We can do anything we want with it.
I think it's gonna be cool when that comes out and that leans out this way.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it lower and more sleek.
Is it going to make it lower and sleeker?
I think. This
Okay.
thing's gonna be bad. Like, you imagine putting a little, this thing all done. There's a little CR85 motor in it or something. YZ125 motor. Whee!
Well, it's a two-stroke. It'll go like they generally work pretty good. The little
Yeah,
two-strokes.
two-strokes usually do work good, don't they?
They do, and it's I'm not sure a 100. It is what it is. Like it's just a toy. But you're going to cut the front end off it, are you?
I guess so.
Good drywall.
Where's the? Yeah.
Maybe you should, when you make your cut line,
Yep.
will you make it with a piece of tape and try to get it straight?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go right to the front of this hole.
Just a second.
That's right.
Let's do this. Let's not cut it all the way off.
Reason being.
Then we can match it back up. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Explain a little more.
Okay. Well, if we cut this down here and leave it connected at the bottom, it'll bend for us.
Okay, so cut it all the way off.
Well, then we'll have to try to.
We can just flip it back up and take the space.
If you cut it all off, then we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to hold it and tack it and try to see if it's straight and all that jazz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we just take I would take this piece off here out of your way first. Get this little piece down here.
Can I share something I think is really cool?
What?
They used bottle caps
Yeah.
to slide their gas tank on.
Yeah.
You
Little
imagine?
turnaround things here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Wow. You did-
Great idea.
Yeah,
It
like,
worked.
I'll show you in the gas tank. I just thought that was really clever to see because you know what they're there. These right here, these gas tanks. Look, baby, those are slotted, right? And yes, they slide into that groove for your gas tank to set place. And whoever was driving this bike when it's time, his gas tank must have some issues, and he screwed bottle caps in there.
Yeah.
And I'm picking up on
I
that
guess
now.
the first thing, Colton, is get this piece off.
Okay, that is attached to.
Don't. This is what I stress. Don't cut the frame. Get that piece off. We're gonna grind the welds off to get this piece
Okay,
off.
I'll
You know,
just-
grind tight.
yeah.
So get this piece. You can cut it off here and cut it off there. And
Cut-
just get it off, and then
cut
we'll
right
clean it up off after.
Yeah, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha,
All right. You get that cut off, and then we'll see what we're going from there.
gotcha. Need glasses.
like a sparkler.
Huh?
It's like a sparkler.
It's not what I wanted, baby.
It scares me. I feel like it's gonna burn me alive if it touches me.
I'm not burning alive, but yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
That is crazy that they use bottle caps.
I thought it was cool when I looked at
Yeah,
it.
no, I didn't notice that.
Did you notice the bottle caps on there?
Yeah, but I just didn't even think what it could be for.
All right. 2 seconds, okay?
Yep.
Now, okay, I should have a hard disk. Dad comes in, I've not got no hard disk. He's upset right now. I'm gonna use this instead.
Perfect.
Well, hard disks are just more.
Alright, this is funny.
Yeah, that looks better, right?
Fulton has got the bike apart. I have no idea what we're going to do. Today is Monday. We want to be there for
What's today? 20.
Monday, so you want to be there for Saturday. You
Yeah,
want to be there for
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
You want to be
Saturday.
there for Friday night, probably.
That'd be
No
nice.
doubt.
It's
But,
fun,
yeah,
That's expensive though, right?
whatever. But anyways, if we're going to get something done for that bike in that amount of time,
Gotta go for it.
oh, like there's so much work that's got to be done, and I don't even like. This is actually kind of ridiculous.
Five
But-
day build, day 2.
But
Number
day two. Well, we had an hour or so ripping it apart and that sort of stuff, but we do not know what we're going to do with it and what we're going to do. So I guess basically, where Colton took the shocks off, let's lower the front of the bike. When we were talking about lowering the front of the bike, we was going to cut this off, and then put it back on. Just cut this back and lean it back and put it on. And we're not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. They've got it welded on there. It's good. So what I'm thinking is we're going to come back. This is just sheet metal. Not to say sheet metal. It's probably 14 gauge. Maybe. I'm not sure. What I'm thinking to do is we're going to come back here. We're going to cut it here somewhere from the bottom up to here. I'm thinking And it might not even be there. It could be here, as far as that goes. And it could be up here. But we're going to cut it from the bottom, and then we'll bend the front end out. And that will get us the bike where it needs to be. As low as we can get it. We'll get as low as we can get it. Also, I see that when this fairing here, we want to try this fairing on here. We want to get this on the best we can. This is what I have. That's how I build things, is what I have. It's going back and it's hitting on this stuff. So if I take this fairing and just shove it in there real quick, we'll just take a look. Because we're going to take off and start cutting things and moving things and making things go where they need to go. Just go slow here.
Let one person work that one.
Get that one. So as I got that in there, you can see that we are hard up against this bracket here. We want to get it back maybe a little bit further. I'm not sure. Just hold that for a second.
Kickstand, isn't it?
I want to come from your side and take a look. We're just trying to put this stuff on the motorcycle. And what else am I thinking? I don't know. Anyways, there's some stuff down here I don't like. That's what's hitting down there. All that stuff can be cut off. I'm thinking even that kickstand's going to be taken off. And the only reason we're going to get that stuff off, we're going to try to get that fairing underneath that motor without hitting. I'm not sure when we cut this if we were going to even have room underneath that to get it off. But we're going to try to make it different than it was, obviously. Let's go over to the chalkboard for a second.
We'll do a little draw session.
Yeah, we'll do a little